Bridal Babes, welcome to another episode of your favorite wedding podcast, Bridal Buzz. I am your host, Erica, and today we are on location at the Dominion Country Club and Events. We'll get to speak to two experts and pros in the field, and they'll get to talk to us about a styled shoot and this beautiful venue. Jessica of Freesia Designs and Jennifer, the Director of Events here at the Country Club, will get to talk to us about their vision, the venue, and so much more. Let's get to it.
Planning the perfect South Texas wedding just got easier with Bridal Buzz.
We are with Jennifer, Event Director of the Dominion Country Club, and Jessica, owner of Freesia Designs. Hi, ladies.
Hi. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Good.
So tell us about this new ceremony space, right? It's the Dominion Country Club, and usually we know what those spaces look like, but you two have come together and created a new ceremony space.
Exactly. So I call this the front drive porte-cochere. Jessica is the one that actually had the vision to turn this into a ceremony area. Yeah. Not only is it just a beautiful, grand entrance, but this will allow us to now have the reception completely outside in the location that we used to do most of our ceremonies. So it allows for a bride to have a beautiful outdoor ceremony and reception.
What benefits do you think come, because you're saying like full outside only type of ceremony and reception, what kind of benefits come with having everything outside?
Well, I mean, our landscaping is beautiful, you know, just the whole atmosphere is very, you know, lovely, and it has just that very charming, elegant feel. And then of course with COVID right now, a lot of people are just wanting to do more things outside, and they feel more comfortable outside. And so, you know, and then just offering different options.
Yeah.
And they have a beautiful structure, you know, that looks like a cathedral. So, you know, it's very unique.
So you're saying cathedral, Jessica. Tell us about this vision, right? Because you saw that cathedral and then you saw everything else.
Yeah, because, you know, I mean, couples get married either at church or at a, you know, outside, kind of like a garden space, you know. Maybe there's a gazebo, maybe there's an arch, but normally it's the same thing.
Tell me about the colors. How did you come up with the colors?
I was just looking, you know, for inspiration online and looking at Pinterest, and I wanted
like all the other brides.
I know, yeah, just like and I wanted some colors that we could maybe utilize in all seasons. So I feel like the colors that we chose, they're beautiful for fall. You know, with the oranges and the reds, but they're still bright enough with the pinks and the, you know, to do spring.
Whenever you're
summer.
Whenever you're doing like photos, you know, like this is only, we were just doing a style shoot. So, I mean, colors are very important because it needs to be appealing for the majority of the brides, no?
Yes.
So if you're getting married in the spring, it still has those, you know, that foliage that is more like garden style. If you're getting married in the summer, it has those rich oranges, you know.
And then it has those purples for the balls, the burgundies.
So it's difficult to pick just you know, just one set of colors that will be for everyone. But I mean, the good thing is that this is just for you know, the brides to get an idea of what this new space can look like.
And then, I mean, the people, I mean, that's why I included, you know, images of the people. And you actually have some, tell us about the model. I know you know some people.
So yes, the bride is my niece. And then the groom is actually our general manager. Or not groom, I'm sorry, father of the bride. Yes, sorry, father of the bride. And when I told him that's what I wanted to do, he was like, "You think I'm old enough to be the father of the bride?" I was like, no. And I just kind of so, and then one of the bridesmaids is also one of my nieces.
Yeah,
so.
no, everybody looked fantastic.
We had
Snap
so much
Chic did
fun.
an amazing job of like just making
Capturing
the atmosphere.
everything.
It's so airy, it's beautiful. Tell me about this look right here. Who came up with this?
Blushing Balloons, they're I guess
a balloon company.
A balloon company
that is now
part of Snap Chic Photography.
Okay.
And so they did the balloons, and
they were so good about like putting together the colors and the ideas that we had.
It's almost, look at the way you included your florals in there, Freesia, and then it kind of works with the art. And then, of course, with people involved.
It just looks so nice.
The bouquets.
That's the other niece. My family.
The good genes run in the family. I remember the first time I met Jennifer, listeners, I looked at her and I was like, you're like really pretty.
Oh. I know, I was blushing.
So let's look at more. Freesia, tell me about, I mean, what kind of flowers? Like there's like dry flower in there. Is
Yeah, you know, I think that right now there's a trend about using dry flowers. You know, pampas grass has been for a while being used, but Italian ruscas, there is so many dry flowers now available. So this is a combination between dried and natural flowers. Of course, they're not traditional flowers. You know, you will see peonies and ranunculus, anemones included in here, proteas. So I think it's just different. It's garden style. It was big, but you know, I think it's trending.
Yes.
But it's mostly to give people the idea. Like we did some boutonnieres for some of the.
Go back.
There you go.
Right there.
I mean, instead of being a boutonniere that is just like a one flower, it is more like a little bit elongated.
Yeah.
Oh, I love the boutonnieres.
I love everything.
The detail is just, it was fantastic.
Thank you, Jessica. Jennifer, tell me about, and I know we're going to see the Terrace, we're going to talk about it down the interview a little more, but talk to me about the couples that hire this or book this space. Talk to me about them. What are they like?
Well, obviously they love the outdoors, and that's what a lot of couples, when they come here, they automatically tell me, or they're open. They're like, we really want to have it outside. But of course it's Texas and you never know with the weather, so they still want a beautiful indoor option. So that's where we can offer this beautiful, gorgeous outdoor space, but you know, but we still have a lovely indoor space, and we book it all for them. They get the whole facility, you know, and
would you say that couples that book here are going for that elegant? What kind of look are they going for?
Yes, I call it just the classic, elegant. It's more traditional. Our architecture is actually classic Renaissance is the name of our architecture.
And outside it kind of like reminds me of a vineyard.
Oh, for sure,
right?
easily.
Like if you're in a patio in Tuscany and you have the beautiful greens and the, you know, kind of like hilly.
If you gave me a glass of wine and I was sitting in that chair, Freesia,
the grand chair.
Yes, I am like just taking
these colors. I'm just in love with the colors.
Everything.
I mean, I think that the Dominion and Jennifer have a really cool space because if you know, a plan B is raining, you can come inside.
And it's still gorgeous, it's still beautiful.
Exactly, you don't have to just plan for an outside reception, outside ceremony. You could do both inside and, you know, and be a plan B.
And ladies, you two work together a lot, right? Talk to me about that partnership and why that would be beneficial for a couple down the road or just planning their wedding.
Well, I mean, yes, we work together a lot, and we're actually really good friends. And we understand each other, we think alike, we both have the same work ethic, and I don't know, it's just a level of trust.
Exactly, we have the couple's, you know, vision in mind, and we are professional, and we have a good team behind us. So we're able to produce, you know, amazing results for any couple, you know, and having a space and a team that will work for the couple is really important.
And that understanding, and like you said, the equal work ethic, it must make everything.
Yeah, and then even like little, you know, last minute things, her team is so great. If you know, if we need something that we didn't think we need, they get it out to us quickly, or I'm willing to go pick it up from their shop.
I think it's a partnership.
I mean, we have a very strong partnership and friendship.
Like couples who are getting married.
This is how you work together. Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
Okay. So I love the Terrace. I'm ready to go out there and actually check it out for ourselves. All right, perfect. Let's go look at that. So Jennifer, tell me about this space. What's it usually used for? Like just kind of, what's it called too?
So we call this the Fountain Terrace.
Okay, yes.
The fountain.
Of course,
there,
yeah.
Obviously. So for weddings, it's used for a couple of different things. You know, like I said earlier, we have a lot of times a ceremony in front of the fountain, and then this whole open area we'll do as a cocktail reception.
Yes.
We have this really nice big built-in bar. Or when the ceremony is at a church, then we use the entire terrace as the cocktail reception. But just recently, we've started doing small wedding receptions out here. Now, the largest we've done so far is about 50, but we can actually do 100 out here. So I mean, it's still pretty decent size to have the entire terrace for the reception.
And just look at the view.
Yes, I love it. I mean, it feels, I was telling Jennifer that it kind of feels like you're not even here anymore.
Exactly.
Like you're just somewhere in a far away.
Yeah, you're on vacation,
land.
resort style.
Yes, resort, exactly. Jessica, let's talk a little bit about your vision here. I mean, I'm going to say it's the continuation of the front, but tell me about the colors. I mean, that beautiful chair.
I love the chair.
Everything.
You know, I think that it's very romantic, but everybody's using round tables, and Jennifer thought that it would be very beneficial for this space to use rectangular, tables.
Yes.
So, garlands are just very good fit for this type of setups. So we just roll with it and started creating together something that will look pretty.
Yeah.
And the colors are very trendy. I think that they're warm and they can be great for summer. They're great
That's
for
what I love
spring.
about the colors. Yes.
Exactly.
They can
even be fall.
Yeah, fall, spring. Yeah.
I love the soft light, the twinkling lights. I'm looking at these beautiful candles. I mean, they're not real, right? But they look they're so perfect. The candles are real? Oh, I see what you're saying, the holders.
Yeah.
No, I mean, I love everything. This is like a true king and queen will like sit and have their space there.
Yeah.
I mean, I love everything. So Jennifer, tell me about like catering. I mean, earlier you mentioned the bar, the TABC. Like, how does it all work? Do we have to go with a certain company? All that stuff.
So we are a full service venue.
Perfect.
We provide all the food, all the beverage, all the staff, everything. Our package is actually very inclusive.
Yes.
It provides, I kind of mentioned it earlier, the chairs, the linens. I mean, yes, there's still things you have to bring in from the outside, the cake. We're not a bakery.
Yes.
The flowers, Jessica does the flowers, and some of your other vendors, but we provide a lot. And our package is actually a really good value.
Yes. Which earlier you mentioned kind of comes package deal with Jessica for sure.
Yeah.
But then, I mean, you can customize other things or?
Yes, yeah. So I actually have a pretty basic, simple package. It includes a lot, but it's not real complicated.
Right.
But then I can customize. And that's what I really stress is that we can customize to meet just about any budget, any style, any vision.
Yes.
So we're very, very flexible, and that's something that I use that word a lot.
And the best part about being flexible is that, I mean, because they're working with you, so it's not like someone else and then they got to get back to you, and it's like this is a direct connection
with me and Allison, who is our event coordinator.
Yes.
And then we work very closely with Jessica, so we all just pull it together. And so many of our brides are so pleasantly surprised at how seamless it is.
So when Bridal Bus showed up, it was kind of like a whirlwind. I saw Jessica out here, Jennifer over there. We were just kind of running around. Talk to me about how you guys are able to pull that team together to give a perfect product.
I mean, there was so many of us working today. I mean, we had a great team, my team, and then Jennifer had her own team as well. And we have the photographers, we had models, we have, a lot of people working behind the scenes. And today, it's so cold outside, it's windy, and it's, raining. I mean, we didn't expect this weather, but we still wanted to make it work. It's kind of like any other wedding, I think.
Event, yeah.
Unexpected things happen.
Yes.
But, professional teams will always make it happen. You know what I mean?
And this is one of those professional teams, I presume.
Yeah. If this had been a real wedding, we would have had, heaters and, if the bride decided she wanted to keep it outside.
Right.
Exactly. Of course, we have a beautiful inside space that's always a nice backup option.
Talk to me about that inside space.
Yeah, so gorgeous inside space, lots of big windows. I mean, you can see some of the windows right here.
Yes, it looks really dreamy right now.
Yes, it's
amazing.
So, but we can make it work outside. It did drizzle a little bit today, but not really that bad.
Your capacity inside is she has a big
we have a lot of room. So out here is more like for a full reception like 100, but we can do actually up to 400 inside.
Oh wow, okay. Yeah. And you can also do ceremonies and stuff inside as well.
Oh yes, yeah. This room right here actually is where we do our indoor ceremonies. All hardwood floor, the windows, chandelier.
The best part is
lots of backup options.
I have lots of backup options.
So you have a lot of options, a lot of rooms. And one of the things I was going to say is I can see into the building clearly. So you don't miss out on any of this beautiful view.
Inside,
right.
You see this view still.
And you, as a bride, as a couple, you can take advantage of both inside and out. I know your styled shoot really highlighted how diverse the spaces are. But essentially you can go indoor, outdoor, you can just flow throughout the night. That's awesome.
And you get the whole space, so whenever
that's the thing. We're just booking one wedding, you get the whole space. So, and that's what I actually tell some of my brides too is, you don't have to decide right now. If you decide you want Dominion, we can just book it, and then you can decide later after talking with your florist and photographer where you want to have the ceremony, where you want to have the reception.
Right.
So it's because you have the whole space.
You might have a florist like Jessica who's like, I love
have a vision.
this. Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
And she just takes it. Yes.
So because there are so many options, sometimes it's hard to make a decision right away.
Yeah.
And they don't have to.
That's awesome.
They just have to decide if they love us and they want to book us, and then we can figure out all those details.
Perfect. Jessica,
the photo shoot was phenomenal today.
I know,
That's why we're
awesome.
dressed like winter, because we have been here since really early in the morning.
Yeah,
so,
setting everything up.
You know, you dress like so beautiful.
I
and
know,
we're
you're all
dressed like
professional.
But,
no, I love it. I wish I was more in
This
kind
is
of
how
what
you
you
see
guys
us.
are
Like
in.
we are hands-on.
Yeah.
You know, boots on the ground.
Yes.
Like we're gonna get it done. You know, she's the owner of her company. I'm the event director, and we're still hands in every little detail.
Exactly.
Every single time. Yeah. Or any last minute things you guys want to fit in?
We really are excited that you guys came,
Yes,
and
thank
you know,
you.
like this was something that we wanted to showcase, because there's not a lot of people that know that they have beautiful space outside. So we're excited that you came.
I'm grateful that we got the invitation. I mean, I loved being here. I loved getting to know the venue, just everybody. I think it's awesome.
Yes, thank you so much for coming.
Okay.
Oh, and one last thing, you don't have to be a member to have your event here.
Oh, yes.
That's one thing I just really want to highlight. Yes, I forget is a lot of people think, oh, you have to be a member of the Dominion, or you have to know somebody who's a member of the Dominion.
Yeah. If
Not
you
the
want
case.
your event, it can be here.
Anyone can have their event here.
So anybody can book here?
Yes, anybody can book here.
And if they wanted to get in contact with you, where can they reach you?
Yeah, so they can call me directly, 210-698-4816, or email me, or go to our website.
Yes.
That's actually probably the easiest. Go to our website and submit an inquiry form. It asks all the questions, and then I get that directly.
And you also have a Instagram that I know I follow.
Yes, we have an Instagram and Facebook page just for events.
Yes.
It's Dominion Country Club Events.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I know that because I just tagged you like not too long ago. And Jessica, how can we get in touch with Freesia?
Well, I mean, we can actually, the same thing. I mean, I have a website, and there's an inquiry form there, or you can call us directly. Instagram as well, Freesia Designs Events. So we are in all the social media platforms. So
Perfect.
You know, we'll be very happy to hear from anybody that is interested.
Yay, okay, great. So I really hope the brides connect with y'all. I hope this is helpful for our brides. Remember, Bridal Babes, the buzz doesn't have to stop. Make sure you follow us, Bridal Buzz, on Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, and Facebook. We're everywhere. Join our Facebook group, Bridal Babes of San Antonio. And with that, I think we'll just go ahead and look at that camera and say bye. Thank you, ladies.
Want to be a guest on our show?
you.
Just visit sanantonioweddings.com and click on Bridal Buzz. We'd love to hear from you.